Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB, and I'm going to show you how to now create an Uber or super lather. This isn't talked about much anymore because it's not really necessary, because most of the shaving soaps that are out there today are quite good and you don't really need to do this, but this is sort of an old school technique that people used to use for maybe a stubborn soap, or maybe have hard water or something that makes it difficult for you to lather. The fundamentals of lathering are all the same. The main difference is that we're going to add a cream to our traditional soap to create a super or uber lather. So we still have our sterling soap left over from what we did the bowl lathering, how to bowl lather a traditional soap video with. If you haven't checked out that video, I suggest you go to see that first. I'll put a link down below so you can watch that first and then come and watch this one. So I'm going to use, for the cream, Head Slick. It is my favorite product for making an Uber or super lather, simply because I'll just squirt a little bit in there and I'll show you. So we've squirted, see there in the center. Now we've got a little bit of cream on top of our soap. And now all the fundamentals are the same. We're just going to lather it. What that cream is going to do is make it easier, and it's going to add some creamy consistency to the mix. Like I said, most shaving soaps are capable of doing this on their own now. But there are old products that maybe didn't lather very well. And if you mix the two together, you got a really fantastic lather. And let's just say you have a maybe an unscented traditional soap, and you have a cream that you really like the scent of. You can do that if you want to. This is just sort of the next level. Absolutely not required. Sorry, I'm tongue twisted there. But if you want to try it, please do. I'll show you how to do it. Let's go to the sink. And all right, so we are back, and we will wet our brush again. Just get a little water in it, and then I'll squeeze the bulk of it out. In comes our sterling with Head Slick. And we'll just start to lather it the exact same way we did in the last video. The main advantage here, again, being the cream sometimes gives you some additional slickness, perhaps, depending on the quality of the cream. I mean, you can combine two products and make a really terrific lather with it. But again, as I said before, most shaving soaps that are designed for shaving now, make a terrific lather on their own. Let's add a little water. And there we go. See the water in there? We'll just continue to work our lather. Again, lather making doesn't take a long time. You can do it really quickly and get a good lather quite quickly. And this one is going to look similar to the last one. Again, water preference, completely up to you. If you want it more wet, add more water, but don't add too much. You can go too much and then cause a problem where you've gotten too much lather for your mix. So my recommendation, is to add it slowly, but you can do it however you like. And sorry for hitting the edges there. It's kind of what happens. But as you can see there, nice lather here. And it's called Uber or super lather, depending on who you listen to. Technique that's been around for a long time, works well. Especially if you have a soap, maybe you just love the scent, and you don't love the performance. It doesn't lather well for you for whatever the reason. Add your favorite cream, like Head Slick. And by the way, this Head Slick is mentholated. It doesn't have a lot of scent. So maybe you have a soap that's not mentholated. You could add your Head Slick to it. And now you've got some mentholation going if you want that cooling. In fact, let's add a little more water just to see what happens. We've gotten plenty of lather here. Plenty of lather, I assure you. All right, let's see. Let's see what we've got here. So look at that. Nice, slick, smooth, creamy lather. Let's see if the camera can focus there for you. Super creamy. Better than before, actually. Better than our first lather. That is super creamy. And there is plenty of it. I'm sorry, when I'm moving it, the camera's trying to focus and you're not being able to see it, but for a really, really nice lather here. No problem at all. So, if you want to make an uber lather, you could do it. Just do what I've done here, and I'm sure it will work out well for you. Again, not rocket science. It's pretty easy to do on your own. Wow, that's great. Really nice and slick. I hope you've enjoyed it. If it's been helpful, please thumbs up and, of course, subscribe. Till next time, I am CDB, and I thank you very much for joining me.